I'm Gegewitch. I'm a tarot reader. I'm doing a weekly tarot reading. Well, it used to be on every Saturday between 5 to 6 p.m. But I'm traveling in the States right now. So these readings, I'm trying to fit them into my travel schedule. So I'm just doing them whenever I'm available. If you need a personal reading, you can send me a message on the platform that you watch my video, or you can find me GegewitchTarot on Facebook and YouTube and the Red Book. So I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot, and I'm not going to divide my audience into any groups this week. So I'm going to just draw the cards, and if you're watching it, you might find some useful information for yourself. My dear angels here, let me see first. What is the general situation for everyone here? What are the challenges you are facing right now? This is going to be a very general reading. Please take note that it doesn't cover a specific area, so it could be relationship, it could be career, it could be love life, marriage. So first, you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, the second card, you have the World in reverse. Oh wow, that jumped out. Knight of Pentacles, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to describe the situation of my audience here first. Some of you are in the process of running new projects or starting something new, exploring a new project. It's something that you need to invest resources in. So the Page of Pentacles tells me that it's in a rather early stage, or you are still waiting for the resources to come in. So you could be waiting for an offer, or you could be waiting for an investment, some money, or the return of your investment, etc. It's something we are talking about, opportunity in the physical world here. So there's a lot of waiting energy here. Something is not like it's not running smoothly yet. It doesn't mean that it's not coming. It's just that it's the page is rather early stage. You also have the World in reverse. So that also tells me that you are trying to enter a new cycle. So this remains in the form of a plan. So things haven't, that cycle, that new chapter that you intend to enter in life hasn't fully opened up to you yet. So with the World in reverse here, so there's it's a new chapter waiting for you to enter, but not yet, because you have to have a closure, a complete closure of your earlier chapter before you enter a new one. So this card tells me that there's still something about what you've done in the past, or what you are doing right now, that you still need to put in more time to get through those, to complete your work before you can move on into a new project, or before you can move on into a new chapter in life. I would say for most of my audience here today, I'm talking more about career, finance, wealth, etc., rather than love and relationship. So this is mostly regarding how you deal with resources, how you deal with money and your career, etc. I mean, I'm going to draw more cards and talk about those along the way. But at this point, what we see is money, finance, and wealth. So the third card you have is Knight of Pentacles. So some of my audience here, I would say that you are doing pretty well with your current job, your current portfolio, etc. I mean, there's a feeling of loneliness here if you are looking for a partner. As I said, I don't see much information about love, relationship, partnership here. So I would say if those are your goals, I don't see much about those information. It could be either you are alone, or you are not interested, you're not looking for those things right now, or finance at this point is more important to you. And so, right, and some of you are doing very well. If you are very happy with yourself, I mean, you are totally taking care of your own business, your own finance, your own job, and a very independent way of working, I would say. independent, self-fulfilling energy here. I mean, some of the things are not running very smoothly, especially if you are looking into something new. You are looking to build something new, or if you are looking to travel, especially long distance travel, whether it's the travel is mostly okay, I would say for 60-70% of the time, this travel that you are looking into is probably about business or jobs. So what are the possible future development? How would things go? Let's see. By the way, I'm looking at a rather short time span because I'm doing this weekly or bi-weekly. So for every reading, I'm only looking at what's going to happen in the next 1 to 2 weeks. It will be no more, usually be no more than a month. So for these public readings, I don't look far. So if the card doesn't come out as favorable as you would like, do not worry, because this only describes a short to medium term situation, and you always have the opportunity, the personal will, to pick your own path and decide what to do about it. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the short-term outcome or development of the situation that I just described. So first, you have it here. So the Hermit described the situation where things are on hold, quiet. It's a time for you to learn new things. It's the time for you to do, we call retrospection or introspection, to understand yourself and understand the situation better. So it's a lot of you could be learning. I mean, like learning new things, looking into new things. There's a lot of exploration and introspection here, which is very good. I mean, this is quieter. I mean, we are approaching the Christmas. However, the Hermit always speaks about the wisdom. I mean, it's quiet. It's like there's nothing much that's happening, nothing too exciting that's happening around you with your new plan, etc. And I'm sorry if you have a travel plan that's important to you, but it has been delayed. That's the situation for some of you here. However, the Hermit always talks about the opportunity to really understand yourself better, to really acquire that inner wisdom. The Hermit is more like a aloof, lonely, and wise man who have to embark on his lonely journey in order to find his inner wisdom. Take that opportunity to know yourself better, to learn better. Okay, so I also see that for a lot of you, you are facing a choice right now. You have Two of Swords here. This speaks of an action. You don't know whether you should take it or not. So you could be having a travel plan where you are not 100% sure whether it's going to happen or whether you should push it to happen yet. Or you are if it is nothing about travel, this could be a new project or new direction that you are exploring, and you're still thinking about what kinds of action plan to take. And it could be either an option choice or yes or no choice, depending on your situation. And which this echoes perfectly with the Hermit card. I mean, this is indeed the time for you to spend some time with yourself and understand what works best for you. If you have problem making that decision, making that choice, well, you have to make the choice yourself. It's like nobody else can make that choice for you. So it's really time for you to sit down and think it through. And for those who are happy with your finance, doing well with your job, doing good with your portfolio, congratulations. You are going to yield the fruit of your hard work. I mean, these two cards here, I can't even say how beautiful they are. If you are looking for a partner, there's an opportunity that you come across someone who has passion for you, or you have passion in them. So because the Four of Wands, there's a lot of passion here, and with the number 4, it's about stability. So if you are looking for a relationship like that, there's a high chance that you come across someone that you would like to know better, or the person would like to know you better in the next couple of weeks. So I'm very happy for you, this message. And also, this could speak of like a family reunion, a celebration, a social event, etc. So it's going to be a good one if you have an event planned in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be a joyful one. It's also a good time to have this small celebrations with your families and friends. You could have one coming your way. So, any advice? Oh dear, the card jumped out immediately. Okay, so next I'm going to look at any advice, any action plan, suggestions. What do you need to do basically to get through this confusion? What do you need to do to make this celebration happen? Please give me one card. Thank you. Okay. So, the next about advice. There are several messages here regarding advice. This could be for the same person or for different people. Please take in the messages accordingly based on your own situation. For those of you who feels that things are not moving, everything has been stagnant and feeling lonely, your advice is to let go of what you are currently clinging to right now. So you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Pentacles itself is a very stable card. It talks about holding on to what you believe, what you have, and refuse to let go. So when this card comes out in reverse, that's the energy that you don't want. And so for whether it's something that you believe that is of ultimate importance to you, whether it's ideas, values that you believe that they are, that they are important and they must be true, or whether it's an old job, an old area, you know what I'm talking about if you are in this situation, something you refuse to let go, something you feel like despite you are stuck in that situation, you don't want to move out of that situation because that old situation provides you a sense of safety, a sense of familiarity, and therefore you feel safer staying in that old situation rather than go out exploring something new. It's very important that we are open to new ideas and new things. It's very new, it's very unstable, it's very uncertain. You've been thinking about it for a long time. You don't know what you should do. I'm not saying that you should take action right now. This is not an action card. Do not cling on to that false sense of security there. Okay. And for those of you who are in a situation where you cannot make a choice, it's important that you let go of some personal ego. I feel like I'm talking about a relationship situation right now, but it could be anything. I mean, it doesn't have to be a relationship, but there's something about the personal ego thing that you have to let go. And you have to be very lonely cards here. You have the Knight of Cups here in reverse. So if what you need is teamwork, then you have to open up for teamwork to happen. You have to start thinking for other people and create that room and space for other people to enter so that they can enter and help you. So there's a talking about letting go of a lot of personal issues, self-pride, self-centered issues, and also feeling too good about yourself, etc. You need to reach out. You need to reach out to people to ask for help, to ask for collaboration, etc. If you feel stuck in a situation where you feel that you can't make the right decision for yourself, you can't make the right action plan for yourself. I mean, I feel that there's some personal issues here, and related to mindset, stereotype, etc. that needs to be released in this situation. Especially if it's regarding entering a new chapter, entering a new cycle of life, moving to a new place, etc. And also your last card is Seven of Cups. As a wise card here, this is about examining new possibilities. That's interesting. The Seven of Cups usually speaks of illusions, usually speaks of empty ideas, but here, in a advice situation, I feel that it's asking you again to open up to new possibilities, to figure out what are the options out there, and what's good for you. It asks you to do not do not be afraid to dream big. If you like, a wealth, if you want a better life, if you want reputation, you want to be better, you want to live a better life than everyone else, there's nothing wrong with that. It's completely okay to think that you deserve the best stuff in life. That's completely fine. So the card here, I feel that it's asking you to open up, to dream big, and to explore possibilities, no matter how ridiculous, whether it's regarding a job, a situation, your finance, or your relationship. Do not settle down for the second best. So you have the Age of Light. So you've been training for this for lifetimes. Okay, I think this is an answer, a response to the situation that I just talked about, stagnancy, uncertainty, etc. You are well prepared. This card tells me you are prepared for this situation, and whether you know it or not, whether you have the confidence in yourself or not, you have the skill to get through and the capability to get through this. So you don't have to worry, because it's like everything is laid out for you. And you have the Lemuria. It's creating heaven on earth is happening. So that resonates with the World card, isn't it? So yeah, for those of you who are trying to move to a new area, a new direction, a new place, etc., a new stage in life, you are creating that new project, new cycle for yourself. Again, you have the skill, you've been trained to make these creations real. You just have to walk through this period of uncertainty and make your choice wisely. There's some inner work that I just mentioned that you need to get through, you need to work on. But after you complete those shadow work, look at these two cards, how beautiful they are. They're full of light, full of hope, and full of creation. Creativity is what I see from these cards. You are totally entering a new world. But this new world, you need to create it. You need to create that yourself, because this card is about creation. It's not about something that's readily made for you. There's an additional advice here. There could be illuminations there that's hindering your way. If something looks too good to be true, you have to be very clear what's that you want to create here and go all in for it. So because there's a lot of the Seven of Cups could also show that you are facing a lot of distractions in life, and you can't tell what is the one that works for you. And if all you pursue is superficial stuff, then it's very hard to create a whole new world for yourself, because that requires a lot of long-term commitment and hard work. So right, that's a slightly deeper message that I got from the reading here. Okay, so that's all I have for my audience here today. It's my honor to do this reading for you. And if you need a personal reading, do drop me a personal message or email. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, the Red Book. So drop me a message indicating that you need a personal reading. My personal reading usually lasts for almost an hour long as well. That's just for one person. I look into all areas, challenges, problems, situation, advices, things that you need to take note, etc. for any particular issue or general situation in life. Otherwise, please follow, like, subscribe to my channel so that you would enjoy these free public tarot reading sessions every week, and you won't miss any future session with me. Okay, so thank you. Please keep shining and keep conquering the world.